What up, y'all? Tina here. Man, we are about to learn who the real and who the fake is. Yeah. So, there has been a doomsday trailer description that's leaked, and this is coming from the scooper Majestic. Now, Majestic has been dropping a lot of stuff over the past couple months, and what I will say, if this trailer description is real and all this stuff comes true when the trailer drops, y'all better go follow this person on Twitter. Yep. But yo, in this video, I'm gonna tell you what the trailer description says, and we gonna talk about it. Let's get into it.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money, and drama. Game of Thrones, universe, and rice too. Vampires, horror, I got you. Subscribe to my page, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dreads me. Movies, follow, she dreads me. She dreads me.
All right, so let's talk about this trailer description. I'm going to start reading it now. This is coming straight off of the internet. So, the teaser begins with Dr. Doom's voiceover, RDJ. Doom speaks about his life of trials and suffering. Victor Von Doom appears in a cemetery in the rain, his face hidden, until the scene cuts with a flare, leaving only a silhouette of his suit. The screen transforms with a powerful explosion and Loki's voice fades out. Thor appears on a vast coast. Sam Wilson and Reed Richards look at the sky with fear, and Doctor Strange runs through a dark room as two universes collide. Cities are also being destroyed simultaneously on two planets. Doom says he will release the eternal trap in which he was imprisoned. Several battles led by Doom himself are shown, followed by another narration of his. After a mask falls on him, it reveals that Doom's face is severely disfigured with a large scar and a texture similar to burnt clay. The trailer ends with Steve and Peggy emerging from a TVA-style portal and looking directly at the camera. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Okay. So let's dig in. Let's talk about it. What I will say is there's been heavy rumors that Dr. Doom lost his wife and kid due to an incursion, and that's what he's pissed off about. And in this universe, Sue Storm and Franklin is his wife and kids. So this movie allegedly is about him getting revenge and also taking Reed Richards' wife and kid from him. Some freaky shit going on. Because, bruh, just because they look like your wife and kid, that's not your wife and kid. You can't just take somebody's wife and kid, bro. Now, it says that his mask is going to fall off and you'll see a scar and he's severely burned. That's all fine and dandy, all right? We used to Doom having a scar. I'm more curious on, is the man falling apart under the suit? That's the $1 million question for me. Because a couple weeks ago, they said that Dr. Doom is falling apart under that suit and he needs it to hold himself up. I do not recall any comic run that Dr. Doom is decrepit and falling apart under the suit. Now, I have not read every comic in the world. Haven't read comics in a while. I think maybe Ironheart may have been the last comic that I read. I read a Dr. Doom comic a couple years ago. But y'all comic book nerds, let me know if y'all know of a comic book run where Dr. Doom is walking around falling apart like Viserys from House of the Dragon. Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments. Is there a comic book where Dr. Doom is decrepit and falling apart under the suit? That's what I'm curious about. Now, one thing I can say about this trailer description is they are heavily focusing on the OGs. RDJ, Sam Wilson, Thor, Stephen Strange, Loki, Steve, and Peggy. If this is true, they definitely want you to know that the OGs are back and come to this movie so you can figure out why the OGs are back. Now, there wasn't no mention of Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. Interesting. But the trailer doesn't really mention any of the newer guys like Shang-Chi. Who else is new? Like some of the Thunderbolts character. The only new character that they mentioned was Reed Richards. Now, once again, if this trailer description is true, he says he's going to release the eternal trap that he has been imprisoned in. My question is, who put him in the prison? Okay, who put him there? Now, in my mind, it has to be Kang. I have always said they got to wrap this Kang shit properly. Do I want Jonathan Majors to come back just to get beat up by Dr. Doom? No, I don't want to see that. I don't want that to happen. But I believe that Marvel has to put it all on the floor. I've always said if the Russos and RDJ put Kevin Feige in a corner and say, hey, man, we need Jonathan Majors to come back to cap this story off, that's the only way I can see that he comes back. Based off of everything that we're hearing and how Jonathan has been acting a little coy and weird, I can see him coming back. I can see him coming back. So, is Kane the one that's had Dr. Doom locked up in this eternal prison? Sounds like the same thing Galactus was saying in the Fantastic Four movie. But let's look at another option. It's possible that another Doom variant could have locked this Dr. Doom up in this eternal prison. It's possible that Clea could have done it. The possibilities are endless because we are dealing with variants. The description also says Doctor Strange is running through dark rooms as universes collide. Hey, man, he better sling ring himself up out of there. Wherever he at, you better get up out of there. This man has been running in dark rooms since Multiverse of Madness, since Wanda had his ass on a swivel. Okay, why is he still running, man? Shoot him, fight!
Shoot his ass right now, Lee. Shoot his ass!
But yo, man, y'all, how does this leak sound? Does it sound plausible? And before I go, a part of me believes that this may be real. They have to settle on a trailer ahead of time because they have to send it out to get dubbed and translated into different languages. I know people hate AI, but I know these studios will be happy when AI gets so good that they can just run this thing through a computer and let the AI dub it. But until then, they do have to send these trailers out and let somebody translate it into different languages. So when Avatar comes out or all these other movies come out, it can be played and people in different countries can understand what's going on. So it's a possibility this thing may be legit. And if this trailer description turns out to be real, then we're gonna know Scooper Majestic is the real deal Holyfield. So for y'all, does this trailer sound exciting? Are you getting a little bit more hype for the movie? Leave your comments below. Hey man, so Amazon sent me a whole podcast bundle that I don't really need. I don't really need this, so I want to give it away for Christmas. Somebody can have this. I don't need it. I'll be doing a raffle for that whole podcast bundle up until December 14th. I'll pick a winner and I'll try to get it to you as best as I can before Christmas. To get in the raffle, all you have to do is subscribe to my page, like the video, and leave a comment. And after your comment, put in parentheses the word podcast. That way I know who's interested in getting into the raffle. For example, you can say, hey, James Gunn is the best director of all time. Podcast. That's how I know that you want to get into the raffle. And you don't have to put like 10,000 comments because all you need to do is enter one time per video. And then your name is going to go up into the raffle. This combo, see here? This is good for beginners, okay? If the new year... let me see. If the new year is starting off and you want to get into YouTubing or podcasting, or better yet, if you have kids who are interested into getting into streaming and maybe you can't afford the equipment or maybe you don't want to buy the equipment, get in the raffle. I'm giving this away. I don't need it. I already got my own microphone, my headset. I don't need this. I don't know why Amazon sent it to me, so I'm giving it away. It's a good beginner's starter pack, all right? It comes with 2 microphones, headphones, a soundboard, and some other stuff, all right? So once again, if you want to enter the raffle, subscribe, and leave a comment, and you'll automatically be entered. Remember, you have to put the word podcast after your comment so I know that you want to get into the raffle. Peace out.
Subscribe to my page.